You know what? I was thinking we're in this COVID work from home state of being, and people want to get back to work and act and stuff. But you know what? I feel less panicky about the whole situation because I'm an actor. I'll explain more about that after the bump. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I am Doug Fahl, and this is Augmented Actor, where we help you augment your acting career with tips, tactics, and tech. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, or don't. It really doesn't matter. Hey, while I have you captive, why don't you join the Augmented Actor email list, and I will send you a free ebook, How to Memorize Virtually Anything, just for signing up. And while you're at it, please consider joining our Facebook group. We have daily discussions on all sorts of topics related to the actor's life, stage, screen, and otherwise. So I was just thinking, I'm a freelancer, right? Most actors are freelancers, constantly scrambling to get a gig. You're working for an employer one month and as a contractor another month. A lot of actors have day jobs. This COVID stuff is probably causing you to lose your financial stability. A lot of us have a part-time job, or we freelance and we do other kinds of things, teach or design to keep our bills paid. And it's harder and harder these days to, find that work. But, it got me thinking, I'm a freelancer. My whole life I have lived paycheck to not paycheck to paycheck. And I have scrambled to make ends meet. I have doubts all the time about where my next paycheck is coming from and how I'm going to pay my rent. And yet still there's this spirit of, we'll overcome that. I can do this. I just have to keep putting myself out there, trying new things, practicing, honing my skills, and getting better at what I'm doing. I don't have any savings. I don't have a 401k. I am just sort of sitting here throughout my whole life, just going from one gig to the next. I live in a gig economy, and that's what actors do. We gig. I guess I don't really know what I'm trying to say here, but the resilience that freelancers have can help us now in this time. If you're an actor, even if you had a day job and you're scrambling to make ends meet, start thinking like a freelancer. Start thinking of ideas, ways you can perform. I did a whole video on things you can do while you're in lockdown. You can practice your skills and hone your abilities. You can communicate with other people and plan and formulate ideas. This isn't the end of performance. This is a new beginning. This is wiping the slate clean, and this is a time when we can kind of use our freelancer know-how to survive this. We're constantly scrambling for the next gig, and there's not a lot to support us. And many of us are finding that now that the rug's been ripped out, that we don't have any hope of working as an actor, but we still have that spirit, that freelancer spirit, that drive of let's make something work. Let's put our brains together. Let's communicate with each other, and let's form our own systems. Adopt a spirit of freelance work. Right now, every day I am studying design work or learning new techniques and tutorials to help me with YouTube and Facebook and whatever else I've got to put stuff out there for. And I'm also practicing my self-tapes, and I'm reading plays, and I'm learning new monologues, and I'm thinking about the future of performance and how I can sustain myself. We have to have this mindset. We can't have this despair in these times. We have to forge through and find new ways of performing. I'm looking for new ways to connect. I'm looking for a release from some of the old expectations and the old world way of doing things, because we're now in a new world. So it's up to us to build this new world. However it plays out in terms of the pandemic, it's up to us to create this new world for ourselves. I just made this shirt and I put it up there. It took me 15 minutes. And, if you get one of those shirts, you're helping me with my gig. This is my new gig, This, talking to you now, is a gig that I've been doing for 2 years. And I want this to be a gig going forward that's going to help me to manifest something from this. And I encourage you to find your gig, to find your freelance opportunity within the midst of this. You are a talented person. You have abilities and skills that you can apply to other areas of your life. And this is just a message of encouragement. Adopt that freelancer attitude and forget so much about the 9 to 5 and the needs of the world and all that stuff. Not all the time, but just when you're thinking of your future, consider what you can bring to the table. Okay, that's about it. Let's keep this one short. Have a good day. Goodbye.